women in Mickey 17 written well? Welcome to another episode of Can They Write Women? A segment where we analyze and dissect media that includes women and determine whether or not they're written well. Today we are discussing Mickey 17. Spoilers if you haven't seen it. Although Mickey is the title character and the story that we're supposed to follow the most, this film is first and foremost a romance. And so not only is the character Nasha given a full story, we also get to explore romance and how it manifests in the antagonist, a couple that are terrible people still have a loving and long-standing relationship. But beyond the romance, we get to explore the women in this story on their own. Nasha is shown to be aggressive, passionate, loyal to a fault, and hot-tempered. When this potential love interest was introduced, I was afraid that they were going to write Nasha as the disposable black girlfriend. That they use this woman to highlight another theme in the story, which is the objectification of workers in the corporate space and how big corporations prey on poor people and perceive them as less than human. Because yes, Mickey had a moment with this woman. For a moment, it seems like she cares for him too. But the minute she finds out that he's a multiple, her first thing is to ask for one of them, as if he's property. And they're sure to contrast the difference between Nasha being possessive because she loves him and she doesn't want him to be with other people, and this woman who just wants a new toy. It's just like everyone else in this world, she considers Mickey less than human. But beyond the women that are involved with characters romantically, we also get this scientist, who we see as curious, empathetic, but also bold and defiant. And although she's not off the hook because she was still experimenting on Mickey, she's the only one who treated Mickey with an ounce of respect. But what I really like about this film is that the women don't just exist to support the men and their ambition. Mickey 18 wants freedom and revenge. You know what? Nasha is down for it. Nasha doesn't just support Mickey, she ends up being the one to save him. Not just by being a badass and holding onto a rope with her teeth for what looked like an hour, but also by rallying up other people to stage a coup, getting rid of the printing program, and joining the board so she could fix things from the inside. The women in this story don't just sit here to color in the men and their ambitions. They exist on their own and they have their own thoughts and their own ambition. They end up being terrifying and formidable. E17 is not just a beautiful and hilarious story, but it's one that gives the women of the story equal footing. And it's honestly one of my favorite things of the story. So I know that you can already guess, but I'm going to go ahead and give it 5 out of 5 Frankie Flowers.